Hey everybody, welcome back to Kids Point Online. My name is Pastor Nate, and I am so glad you guys joined me today. I've got a question for you. Have you ever played the game Cranium? The object of the game is pretty simple. Use every single part of your brain to guess the answers. And guess what? You're my team. That's right, you at home, you're on my team. Are you ready? Because it's your responsibility. And you know what responsibility is? It's showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. And I'm expecting you to get the answers. Our first question is knowledge-based, so you have to use this part of your brain right here that's used for intense thinking. Are you ready for this? It's true or false questions all about octopuses and squids. You've got 10 seconds. 5 octopuses have the same amount of arms as 4 squids. Is it true or is it false? Get your thinking. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see. If you said true, you're right. Octopuses have 8 arms and squids have 10. The next thing we're gonna do is your creativity part of your brain. A piece of your brain that's used for creativity, whether it's singing, dancing, or it's using Play-Doh right here. I'm gonna create something and you have to tell me what it is. Pretty simple. You ready for it? Here we go. I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
All right, I'm back and this is what I created. A nice blue bag of what? Of money, yeah! All right, and this last one is gonna use our courage part of our brain, which is, if I remember correctly, it's right there. And I get a little bit nervous, I don't know about you, but being in front of people acting out. You guys get a little bit afraid like that? Gotta use some courage, and I'm gonna be courageous here. I'm gonna act out an expression, and you have to guess what it is. Are you ready? What is it? Do you guys know what the expression is? Yeah, cat got your what? Tongue, that's right. In today's story, we're gonna be learning about a boss who put his servants in charge of 3 bags of gold. A little bit bigger than this. Will the servants do something with what they are given, or will they waste their opportunity? Let's find out in our story today.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 14 through 30.
When Jesus wanted to share truth with the people that followed Him, He often would tell a parable, a story.
Here is what the kingdom of heaven will be like.
These parables used everyday situations to help people think and understand God's truth for themselves. One day in Jerusalem, Jesus wanted to share a story with His followers. If He told that same story today, it might sound something like this. There once was a man who created the world's most amazing energy bar.
Just one bite and I feel like I could leap tall buildings in a single bound. What is even in these?
If I told you, I'd have to leave you stranded on top of Mount Everest.
The man did such a good job of selling the energy bars, he soon became wealthy. Then one day, he got on a Zoom call with 3 of his top employees.
Zane, Ren, Murray,
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Murray,
Says he's here.
I don't hear him.
start your audio, Murray.
Oh, hey, I was finishing the movie.
I've called you together for an important purpose. I'm going offline.
You're what?
Completely screen-free. I'm going to travel the world for a while. Hike Everest, cross the Sahara, dive down to the Mariana Trench, miles beneath the ocean, all fueled by my energy bar, of course.
Dude, that is far out.
Literally.
The rich man had carefully studied his employees and knew what they can handle.
While I'm gone, I'm leaving you in charge of my money. Zane, I'm sending you an encrypted key to access my gold account with 5,000 credits.
Oh, excellent.
Ren, here's an encrypted key to access my silver account with 2,000 credits.
I'm on it.
Murray, check your inbox for an encrypted key to my bronze account with 1,000 credits.
That's it.
That's it. I'm going off the grid.
Immediately, Zane accessed the money from the gold account and put that money to work. He hired scientists and designers to create a suction shoe that would keep a rock climber from falling.
I call it the fly shoe.
The fly shoe sold as nearly as fast as the energy bar. Zane soon made his money back, and more. Ren, meanwhile, made excellent use of the money in the silver account.
What does every adventurer need besides fuel and shoes? A friend.
So Ren invented a robotic hamster that could travel anywhere an explorer can go, from the highest of mountains to the deepest ocean trench. Soon, robotic adventure hamsters sold as fast as toilet papers. So that left only Murray, who sat looking at the bronze account on his computer screen.
Only 1,000? It's like he expects me to mess it up. Well, I'll show him. Ha!
So Murray took the money out in coins and stashed them in a giant bag. Then late one night, dug a hole in his backyard, stashed the bag inside, and covered it right back up.
Great. Now all I have to do is go back inside and watch Netflix.
After a very long time, the rich man returned from the wilds.
Ah, electricity, internet. I have returned to the grid. Please accept my meeting invite.
Zane and Ren hopped on the call immediately. Murray took a little longer.
Start your audio, Murray.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm excited to see how you've handled my money. Zane?
Through sales of the fly shoe, I've added 5,000 more credits to your gold account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. Now, Ren.
My adorable traveling robotic hamsters have earned 2,000 more credits for your silver account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. So, Murray.
Yeah, hold on.
Murray reached down and held up a muddy sack. He spilled the coins across the desk.
How much is that?
1,000 credits.
That's what I gave you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I knew you're a tough businessman. You make money even where you haven't worked for it. I didn't want you getting mad, so I just buried the money. See? It's all safe.
Murray offered a weak smile, but instead of smiling back, the rich man went red in the face.
You lazy man. If you knew I can make money even when I haven't worked for it, you should have at least kept my money in the bank where it would have earned a little bit.
Sure.
The rich man turned to his personal assistant and ordered.
Take Murray's credits and give them to Zane, who already has 10,000 credits. Oh, and take Murray off my payroll immediately.
The message of Jesus' story was clear. If you are responsible for what you were given, you'll be given more. If you wasted it, you end up with nothing.
See, when Jesus told the story about the boss and 3 servants, I think it was really a story about you and me. We talk about Pastor, what does that even mean? God is like the boss in the story. And we're like the ones who he trusted with bags of gold. Now, I guess he didn't really give us all a bunch of gold, but I do know that he gave us something. And each and every one of us has been uniquely created. Think about that though. There's no one out there in this world that's exactly just like me, 100% just like me. Even if you're an identical twin, they might look like you, but they're still not you because you're uniquely created. You see, God's given us unique talents and abilities, and we use different parts of our brains. So it's up to us to actually use what God's given to us. It's our responsibility. See, we can't just bury it all in the ground and let it go to waste. Imagine what that would be like. See, we can use these talents and abilities to actually make a difference in the world around us. And we don't have to wait till we're grown up, so we can do it right now to love God and others. So here's the bottom line for today, and it's something I want you to remember. Do not forget this. Make the most of what you've been given. So if you've been given a talent like singing, sing it out loud. If you've been given a brain that's really good at critical thinking, think of different ways that you could impact the world around you. You can always start small, like your school or even in your family, but listen, God created you to do something amazing. And you might be sitting at home going, Pastor Nate, I don't have any talents. I can't sing. I have a hard time thinking. What could I possibly do? Here's the thing. Even if it's not super evident to you right now, I guarantee you 100% that there is something that you can do to impact the world around you. I promise you that. Here's the thing, and I think this is so amazing, that God created us. He wants to use us to do things for him. Think about that. The God who created the heavens, the earth, he created everything around us. He wants to use me. He wants to use you to impact people around you, to love others and to love him. Thanks for joining me at Kids Point Online. If you remember what the bottom line is, scan this QR code right here with your phone's camera. You'll be prompted to text me to tell me what the bottom line is, and you'll get a chance to win a gift card to McDonald's. If you want to join me live with some other kids, we can do that right online. All you have to do is have your parents scan the QR code that was here. You can pause it right on that screen and scan it with your phone, with your camera app, and you'll be prompted to send me a text message and just say, I want to be involved on Kids Point Live. So if you want to do that, that's awesome. I'd love to see you guys in person. I miss you guys, and I hope all that goes well this week. And remember, don't waste what God has given you.